Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who can tell us what are those qualities, habits, attributes that make a Muslim an ideal Muslim. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Successful are the believers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala linked the belief with the success. We all would like to be successful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, enter into Islam. Submit yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wholeheartedly, completely. What else? وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. And do not follow the footsteps of shaitan. Why? إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. He is to you an open enemy. So the message is loud and clear that we cannot be selective people who submit partially, who can submit situationally. No. That is not the attitude. That is not the expected standard of a Muslim. He is invited to submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he's invited to keep on striving in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with an urge, with a zeal, with a passion that he submits to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wholeheartedly. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who can tell us what are those qualities, habits, attributes that make a Muslim an ideal Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He begins by stating, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قد أفلح المؤمنون. Successful are the believers. Now who is saying this? Allah Rabbul Izzah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who is the owner of everything, the judge of everything, the one who has the power over everything. Allah Rabbul Izzah, He is saying, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Iman. That is the first habit of an ideal Muslim. Practicing the belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the first habit, first application of an ideal Muslim. Without the belief, there is no way that he can be ideal. And that is the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala linked the belief with the success. We all would like to be successful. And this comes from our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, keeping the standards, the qualities, the habits, the practices for one and all. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Believers are successful. What do we mean when we say we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And when we say we believe in Allah Rabbul Izzah, we mean it that we are trying to know Allah Azza wa Jal. Based on this firm knowledge, not a shallow understanding, we believe firmly in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So knowledge becomes the foundation of gaining iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is what it means to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we say we know Allah Rabbul Izzah, we know that we declare, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands, قُلْ, say to them, هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. He is Allah, the one and unique. So He is one and unique. أَحَدٌ فِي ذَاتِهِ أَحَدٌ فِي أَسْمَائِهِ أَحَدٌ في صفاته أحد في أفعاله أحد في عباداته. 5 demands when we fulfill, we come to a momentum to say that we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 1, we believe that He is one and unique in His existence. We believe that He is one and unique in His names. we acknowledge and we affirm that He is one and unique in His attributes, in His actions, and all the acts of ibadah, worship, deserves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.